Alright, what's going on everyone? It is Super here and welcome to another Injustice 2 video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about, I guess, some answers that the guys over at NetherRealm answered for us or gave us information about during yesterday's Sub-Zero Watchtower. And of course, I want to share my opinions, my first thoughts on Sub-Zero's gameplay, and of course some of the other looks and surprises that we got during the Watchtower. So let's start off with the information first, then I'll talk a little bit about Sub-Zero. So the biggest thing right now is a new patch. Now we all want some characters to get nerfed and toned down, and you know, the guys over at NetherRealm, of course, they take community feedback. They know about Black Adam, they know about Aquaman, they know about, I guess, Soups. You know, Soups is pretty ridiculous as well. They know about all these characters that, you know, pretty much dominate the top. Atrocitus with Dexstar, Catwoman, you know, all these top tier characters. So a new balance patch is on the way, but we're not gonna get it for a little bit. So let me give you guys the information here. After Evolution Evo, this upcoming weekend that's going to happen, or I guess next weekend, we're going to start hearing more about this patch. Now, they mentioned that towards the end of Fighter Pack number 1, they were going to release this patch, meaning probably when Starfire comes out, it's going to be her patch. Like, all the gameplay changes, all the balance changes are probably going to be coming with the Starfire patch. That's what I'm thinking right now, because if they did mention that it was going to come at the end of Fighter Pack 1, it probably means when Starfire is released. So that's going to be sometime mid to early August is when we're going to get that. But already they're thinking about different ideas on not only nerfing some of the top tier characters, but also giving the lower tier characters like Swamp Thing, like Joker, like these characters who aren't represented too much online or in tournament. They're going to give them a little bit more juice. And of course, you know, Captain Cold, Mr. Freeze, those are like the three main characters that I want to see change, and I want to see them, you know, get some different things. I also want to see for Please Do This. I don't think they're going to do this, but this is just for me personally because I do like this character. Please make a different direction for Molten Trap for Firestorm. I think a lot of us hate the back down motion, especially when you want to try to do it off back one or comboing it. It feels so awkward. I hate that motion. I think he's one of the only characters. He might even be the only character that has that. I know Melina's ball roll was that as well. But it's a lot different with, you know, the Molten Trap. I don't know. I just wish that they would change that to you know, a down back direction or something like that. But we're gonna wait and see. So yeah, definitely expect a balance patch for Injustice 2 to come out sometime in August, at least after Evo. You know what I mean? We'll get more information about that. But another thing that they did mention is that there aren't going to be too many balance patches for Injustice 2. Now, this is a very good thing in my opinion, because this is something that frustrated a lot of people, including myself, for Mortal Kombat X, because it felt like every other week they were changing characters, and it was pretty much tier swapping. So a character would get nerfed or a character would get buffed, and they would either fall down or go to top tier. You know what I mean? So, and people wouldn't like have enough time to figure out how to fight this specific character before yet another patch came out to change that character, and then we got another top tier character, and then that character got changed afterwards. You know what I mean? So this is a really good thing that they're changing, because I think a lot of people rather, you know, as much as I hate Aquaman and I hate playing versus Aquaman, you know, with time you develop strategies and you develop, you know, an understanding of how to play versus that character. But if NetherRealm is doing patch after patch after patch, you know, it gets a lot harder to figure out. So I'm very happy that they're keeping the patches to a minimum here. Moving on here, I guess quality of life change is going to be coming soon to Injustice. No date on this yet, but it's something that's very, very important as far as like saving time and not wasting time in the game, which is buying multiple mother boxes. At the moment, when you have 0 mother boxes, you have to individually purchase 1 mother box open it. Purchase a mother box, open it. So they know about this, and they're working on something to where you could open up or buy multiple mother boxes. They already made it so where if you have like, let's just say 30 mother boxes saved, you just press on it once and then you keep pressing square to keep opening up the mother box. That already is a huge change in my opinion. So being able to buy like, let's just say 30 gold mother boxes instead of having to individually buy one at a time, open it one at a time, that's going to be a good quality of life change right there. Something else that's going to be coming soon, no date on this yet, is advanced gear filtering, where you filter out gear depending on stats. That's what you know, I took from the little sentence in which it was described. Nothing else about it, but that's going to be coming soon. Also, you're going to have the ability to lock your favorite gear, like lock gear, so it won't be marked as sold, so you know what gear is your favorite. Maybe you don't have a specific class in which you have a piece of gear that you really like, but you could lock it once this, you know, comes to Injustice 2. You could lock it to make sure that you don't sell that specific piece of gear. Now that's about it as far as the news goes. Now let's move on to my opinions on Sub-Zero. So Sub-Zero, I was very impressed. So I went in with high expectations and I was not disappointed. I was very happy with what I saw, because he's pretty much, you know, exactly what I expected, which is a combination of Grandmaster Sub-Zero and Crownmaster Sub-Zero for Mortal Kombat X. He has a couple of different things, a couple of different moves, but for the most part, he is the Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat X, just that fused with Grandmaster and Crownmaster. There's a couple of different changes to him, like now you could do the ice clone in the air or in different positions like it always used to be before Mortal Kombat X. In MK9 you could do it. In previous iterations of Mortal Kombat games, you could always do the ice clone in the air or while he was flipping or in anywhere on the screen. I think that's pretty cool, and I could definitely see like Sub-Zero being one of those characters just like he was in Mortal Kombat X. Like, I hated playing Grandmaster Sub-Zero, but I absolutely loved playing Grandmaster Sub-Zero, and I think it's going to be the exact same way. He's going to be very annoying, especially with the giant screen that we have for Injustice 2. Playing versus him is going to be very annoying, but playing as him is going to be really fun, because you don't need to play defensively. Of course, the defensive players will have probably an advantage just because Ice Clone, in theory, is it's like the ultimate defensive move. So I think defensive Sub-Zeros are going to have the advantage here. But of course, us that like to go in and, you know, do some combos and all that, I think he's going to be a lot of fun, and you could definitely see a lot of potential. I'm already thinking about like corner setups with the clone and all that good stuff. It's going to be a good time. One thing that I did see is his gear. Obviously, they showed a couple of gear sets for him, including one that had a awesome reference to Sub-Zero's animality from, I believe it was in Mortal Kombat Trilogy, where characters would turn into animals and kill the opponent. And the animality for Sub-Zero was a polar bear. I think it was in UMK3 actually, now thinking about I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting senile. I can't remember which one it was, even though I love, you know, these two games. But definitely it was in UMK3 or Trilogy, one of the other. But that was such a cool reference. When I saw the polar bear, I was like, wow, that is so cool that they put that little Easter egg in there. So Sub-Zero, awesome. He also has an Ermac color. Oh my god, when that came up on stream, I absolutely lost it. Because as far as the leaks came out, you know, people being able to see Sub-Zero's gear in different colors, it was like purple, there was like a white one, there was you know, purple for rain. I said purple, right? Green, there you go, it's another color. There's a green one, there was like a black one for like Noob Saibot. I was like, damn, there's no yellow and there's no red for Ermac and Scorpion. So far, I don't know if there's a yellow, but for sure there is a red shader for Sub-Zero. So we're gonna be able to turn him into Ermac, and I cannot wait, man. Gonna be playing with Ermac, Reptile, Rain, new Cybot. It's gonna be amazing. This character is you know, definitely fits for the gear system that they implemented into Injustice 2 because of the different palette swap ninjas that they have. So man, I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.